YouTube cooking channel. On today's session, I have an Indian style of a tandoori chicken pizza. So it is a very easy steps to follow this recipe. Please note that there's 3 ways of making the chicken. One is if you have a leftover of your chicken tandoori, you can make the meats into pieces and keep aside for the pizza. Second way is you can bake it halfway, or you can simmer it, meaning steam the chicken halfway cooked to use for this recipe. So let's take a look at the ingredients and let's go to the recipe. Alright, so the first step we need is to cook the chicken. So here I have is chicken breast, which is a small size to medium. It has bone in it as well. You can choose to go with boneless chicken breast. And as I have explained in the beginning of the video, there's 3 ways to make the chicken. So I'm simply going to simmer this, which is faster, or another way you can steam it. So I'll show you how. So here I have a water, it's been boiling. So I'm going to use this to simmer it, and going to place the chicken. And once you place all the chicken, you're gonna put the lid on top so this gets simmer. You're gonna leave it for about 10 minutes, and we're not gonna overcook this, just halfway we're gonna cook it, because when you make the pizza it gets baked again. Guys, so it's been about 10 minutes that this chicken has been simmering, and I felt it with the knife and it is halfway cooked. That's what I want. So I will go ahead and take this out and just leave it aside. So next, here on your chopping board, you're going to slice the chicken. It's entirely up to you how thick or thin you want. As you can see, this is halfway cooked. You can take the bones out, but we want to slice it something like this. Alright guys, so here is the chicken chunks or pieces of the chicken here. So I'm going to dump this into the bowl and I'll show you guys next step. Alright guys, so here's the time to do the mixture for the spices. Now I'm going to add from scratch, but if you want you can buy the ready-made tandoori chicken spice mix. That's up to you if you want to buy this, but I'm going to show you guys from scratch. So here I have my homemade spices here. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this, just a pinch, not too much. We're going to add a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder to this, and I like mine spicy, so I'm going to add half a teaspoon of chili powder, or a pinch. Also I'm going to add some cumin powder to this, which is 1 teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder, or you can add garlic paste to this. And I'm also going to add a little bit of black pepper, so half a teaspoon of black pepper. You can also choose to add your own spices, like I said, or you can buy a ready-made of tandoori chicken. And we need some coloring to this, because usually tandoori chicken is red and it has a color in it, so you can buy your own food coloring. So I'm gonna add a couple of drops of this, and we're gonna give this a good mix. Alright guys, so once you have a chance to mix everything, whether you use your home spices or ready-made chicken tandoori spice, just leave it aside. Now it's the time for the dough. So I already made the dough here, and I let it rest for a couple of hours so the dough can rise. I'll have a recipe of this homemade dough below the video, so it's all written for you for homemade pizza dough. So we'll go in making of the pizza. So you need lots of flour on your surface. You're gonna take the dough and just spread it out with your both hands. If you need to use the help of a roller, you can go ahead. So this is the size of the dough that I want. I don't want mine too thinner. I like it a little bit thick here. So you're gonna transfer it to the pizza tray here, whatever you have, but make sure you spray a little oil, or you can brush off a little oil on this. Alright guys, once you get a chance to transfer the pizza dough to the pizza tray, you want to make sure that with your hands and your fingers you spread the dough evenly, and with the help of a fork you're gonna make some spots here, so then this way the pizza gets cooked evenly, because this is a pan-made pizza. Now with some oil we're going to spread it on the dough here, just a little bit. Next we're going to add some tomato sauce. You can buy any brand of tomato sauce, or if you like to make your own homemade, it's entirely up to you. So just spread evenly or as you wish. Once you add in the pizza sauce, sprinkle a little bit of cheese. So this is mozzarella cheese, and you can use cheddar or whatever you like. Just a little bit we're gonna sprinkle. Next, I'm going to add the chicken tandoori here. And next I'm going to add onions, because onions are my favorite. It's entirely up to you how much of a vegetable you want to add, like your favorite veggies. But don't put too much, because you want to have the flavors of chicken tandoori on this main likely. So the onions I have is red onions. It goes well with the pizza. I like mine spicy, so I'm going to add my last ingredient besides the cheese is the jalapenos. That's optional. If you don't like spicy, you don't have to have it. And now we're going to add our cheese. So it's cheese as much as you like, you can add to this. This is ready to be placed in the oven, and you're going to set your oven heat at 425 degree, and we're going to bake this for about between 20 minutes to half an hour, depending on your oven heat. So some ovens cook it fast. Alright guys, so the chicken tandoori pizza is ready. As you can see, it smells so good, and I'm going to serve this now by cutting it and slicing it, so I'll show you the end result. Alright guys, so here is the final result of homemade chicken tandoori pizza, and it is really delicious because I tried a little bit already. Take a look at the crust, it's beautiful. And I hope you guys do get a chance to try this easy homemade recipe. And please do share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe, and do give me your feedbacks on how it turns out to be this recipe for you. Until next time, bye now.